Sylvia with Sylvia Morton's Native Notions, bringing you the Suburban Tribal TANF cultural workshops. We're bringing them via YouTube due to the COVID situation that we're all in, so we're still going to continue to do this. And I have to say I am enjoying it. I do miss the classes. I really miss the classes. I look forward to getting back to doing that, but that will come with time. So we have 3 classes for the month of September, and we'll just start with the first session. So the first one that I'm going to show you is the little native drum. And the little native drum is really easy to make. It's just a tube, and then you can get it, and you can get your markers, and you can draw a design on there like I did. If you were able to see it in person, you can see that there's a native man dancing to the drum beats in here. So there's a native man dancing on grass, and there's drums in there. And then they have a little native man, and right here I'll put drum with drum beats. So all you have to do for this is you just get, of course, you make your design on there if you want to. I like it. I like the design. And I'm going to give you 2 circular patches of suede. And I'll have pre-cut holes because I know all y'all don't have the whole picture. And I'll have this in you for you. And all you're going to do is put one on top and then one on the bottom. And you're going to need a long tail for the tie off. And then you're going to start, I'll turn this way so you can see. And then you're going to start putting it in each hole, starting here's the top, but you're not going to put it straight down, you put it diagonal. And then you'll come up, and then you put it up through the next hole diagonal. So what you're doing is skipping the hole every time until you're all the way around, and you get that effect. Then all you simply do is tie it off. Not hard. I try to keep all the projects really easy for you since we're not in class. When we're in class, I try to challenge everybody. I've been doing this since 2011, and very quickly I bring you along, and you, I think I mentioned this before, become very proficient bloomers and beaters and make beginner and just everything and all things native, quivers, everything. And in class, since it's hands-on, I can make it really challenging yet fun, so you can learn a lot. Also, I made a little drum to go with it, and it's just a little matchstick, and you can get it. This is all decorative, and you just hang it there, just on your table. So you have a little conversational piece. So with that one, I'm going to have a zoom in on it, so you can see this will be included in the kit that you get, with step by step. It won't be, see if I can lay it on flat, and if you can come in and get this. So this is the directions step by step with a picture. The drum looks like it's shaped different because of the angle of the picture. That's your instructions. You'll get, like I said, you'll get a copy in your kit. And that is the first class. So you can deviate and make it any way you want. You can change it up, just as long as you try to keep the native theme. That's what this is all about. Just continuing to educate everybody of our native background. Even if it's through like arts and crafts like this, it's still important because our kids pick up on all of this. Our kids make it, and they're very proud of what they do with their little hands. And not only that, they're learning about their culture. So when you do this, you can also pick up some, according to the age. Look up something on the internet and find out something that might interest them about their native heritage. And that's always a good thing to do. That way, we can guarantee that our heritage is goes on from generation to generation. Anyway, thank you so much. That's the end of this one. Thank you. Hi there, this is Sylvia. We're going to continue with our second project for the month of September 2020. And these are all, like I said, via YouTube because of the COVID. Please continue to watch and pick up your package and enjoy your lessons. And if you have any questions, I have all my contact information. At the end of this series, I will give it all to you again. That way, if you have questions, suggestions, or you just want to talk, or you need to know something, I'm more than willing to help. And if I don't know it, I will find out the answer for you. Okay, the next one is a really easy one too. Like I said, we try to keep them all really easy. And this is just a clothespin, and we just make it into a little native. And this was a girl, because I'm a girl, but it could be a boy theme. It doesn't have to be a girl theme. With the boy theme, it would just have the half cut sheath right here, the front and the back. Or you could do pants even if you want to. But anyway, what you're going to do is you are going to start off with 8 strands of yarn, and I just cut them all about as long as a doll actually, because you're going to braid them. You tie it in the middle, and once you tie it in the middle, what you're going to do is you're going to put it on her, him, her, whichever you choose to be making. And for a girl, you're going to glue it down, and you're going to get it, and you're going to spread all the yarn out in the back too. And there's enough yarn to cover the whole head. So once you got it down to about the neck, then you can braid it and tie it off. You can braid in ribbon into it, however you'd like to do it. It doesn't matter. It's your choice. And then I put a little headband on. And then I finished it off with some little feathers. This feather's going to come out like a wire, but anyway, that's what I did. For the hands, all I did was I took some beads and I strung them and tied them off. And then I put them around the head and I glued it to the back, right back here. And then see how they look like hands? So you glue it to the back and then you can like glue it to right here at the bottom, the base or the sides or something. Just a little touch of glue. And those are the hands. Really, really easy. But before you glue the hands down, you want to put a dress on her. So in order to put a dress on her, what you're going to do is you get your yarn, move it out the way, and you're just going to get it and roll it around. And once you have it all rolled around, see the beads won't be here at the time. And you're going to glue it nice and secure all the way down, nice and secure. Then you can pull the beads out for the hands. You can adorn it with little regular ribbon or whatever you want to use. Really, really basic, really, really easy. This one doesn't have actually it does have a bit of a face, but just to let you know, you have to varnish your wood first. Because if you don't, the wood is very porous. And when I went to go put, her little eyes came out great, but when I put her mouth on there, it just sucked it up into her forehead. And it looked like, I don't know what it looked like she had a line in the middle of her head. So now I'm trying to repair her face. But to tell you the truth, a lot of native dolls don't even have a face. So, that's your little clothespin. Give you the instructions. And don't worry if you can't see them too well, because you will have instructions in each of the kits. You don't when you go to remake this project, You can actually use the fat, short dowels, and that works also good too. But I like the clothespin because it makes it really long, and real thin, and makes it look pretty. That's what I like to do. So any ideas, any suggestions, any feedback, just let me know. Thank you. Hope you enjoy it. Okay, we're starting the third and last lesson. What we're going to be doing is making a cradle board for the baby included. And this one was really easy. Like I said, we try to keep them all easy. Can't wait to get you guys out in class, because then I can actually start showing you the real deal. But for now, we'll do this. So this is what you're going to be making. And everything that I do, I try to keep it low cost, easy, accessible, nothing that you have to put too much labor into, because labor costs money, costs time and energy. And when you want to make something as a gift, sometimes you don't have the time. Also, if somebody likes it, says, hey, can you make me some of those for all the cousins or something, and you're going to sell them, you don't want to be making it real complicated. So all I did was I just went and got a little board, 77 cents, no big thing. And yes, it has a theme in the back, but you'll never see it. Well, you might see a little bit of it, but it's fine. So all I did was I got my little doll, and then I wrapped her like a little in the blanket. Then I got the string, and I used the indentations to crisscross it over to hold her in. You can see how it is. Now I show you the really quick version, but I do give the step-by-step instruction. So with this one too, you can make it, if you want to like cut it down the middle and like put holes on each side for a drawstring to pull it up, like the papooses are. You can even put like the little guard that goes over here where it has the little toys, where the baby can have something to play with and watch. It doesn't make it much harder. It just takes a little more time. So that is the third one, and now I will show you the instructions. Okay, here's the chicks. Okay, so if you guys want something a little more challenging, I did get an email somebody said that they wanted a macrame plant hanger, and it was a little extensive, and I'm more than willing to do it. It's not hard to do. I just want to get a couple people that are involved in doing it. It's kind of big. It's probably like 2 feet long, and large beads and large string, and then the plant holder, and of course the plant. But it's really very pretty. So if you want to look into something like that, we can do that too. So give me some feedback. Let me know what you want to do. If there's anything in particular you're interested in, let me know, and I will go ahead and make that possible for you. So just be really safe during COVID, and hopefully we can be back in classes again, so I can get back to doing what I love to do most, and that's the beading and the looming and the regalia and all the true native art. This is arts and craft. I want to teach you native art. So thank you so much for viewing, and hope you have fun. Thank you. Here's our schedule for the remainder of the year, 2020. So you can have an idea of what we're doing right here. This is how to get a hold of me. Feel free.
Kiweme